What I mostly add in the end of the chain is a limiter, just a basic one from Ableton, just to compress the compressed and saturated sound even more. Because I noticed in the past that a really heavy kick drum has almost no dynamic range. Yeah, it's not completely squeezed, but it's more like actually. So let's squeeze it a little bit more. It's a way too dynamic in my opinion. Maybe we can achieve a little bit more in that one here. On press work. Ratio is here. The thing has a lot of dynamics going on. Normally, for me, it should look like, let me show you. Should more or less look like this. Yeah, even less movement. So yeah, let's keep it like this. So I think this is a kick drum what we really can use to make techno out of it. Let's just check what I've done so far with this chain. This is pretty strange. Of course, it is much quieter. So to make it comparable, we should add an utility in the end of the chain and just turn down the volume like whatever, 10 dB, I have no idea. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah, I mean, sounds much better. And after the first video, I thought, okay, that kick drum sounds nice. But now when I switch back and forth between without the rag and with the rag, I think, oh my god, that sounds crap. So what I also do a lot when I get like unhappy with the sound of my kick and really get rid of the sound of my kick because I've spent too much time to tune all these knobs, I leave the chain here on the group on, and then I switch the samples in here, like change the kick drum sample, use maybe a different one for the reverb kick and a third one, or maybe the one from the kick, or maybe the one from the reverb kick on the rhythm one, and so on. So yeah, so let's try maybe if we can achieve something like the rhythm back we had before. Definitely not. And what is also important at that part, is after everything is done in here, like in the group, the whole processing, I adjust the volumes of the parts, like of every track again. So let's do this. let's delete that one. I think it's not necessary anymore. Oh, what is that? There's one missing. Okay, cool. Okay, everything is fine. Sometimes I also try to adjust the velocity of the samples of the rhythm so it grooves a little bit more. What is also a nice way is to change the position of the MIDI notes of the rhythm. I've moved that one a little bit out of the grid because I have the feeling that it is easier to hear now. Because when you do things like this, what you can achieve is that the sound is a little bit more noticeable. So you can hear it a little bit more coming out of the mix without making it louder. So it's kind of a trick, yeah, because you can like trick the human ear and the brain with timing, but also, okay, honestly, also the limiter and the compression that is set in are working differently when the timing of the samples, which are moving all together into that plugins, is a little bit different. So yeah, in the end, I just play around with the timing of these two guys and then just until I have the feeling, okay, now I can feel a little bit more the groove. And yeah, that's basically how it works. So let's do a final sound check. And let's delete that one. Be careful, it's getting louder now. Yeah, sounds pretty heavy for me. So I think we have our first part done. So let's go for the next one, which is percussions.